Now, President William Ruto was totally embarrassed yesterday in Mathare after angry residents decided to chant Oluoch must go. In fact, they heckled their own member of parliament. Let us watch this short clip before we proceed.
Wacha nimuite Mheshimiwa Oluoch, mbunge wa Mathare. You are next.
Vijana waende wasome hapa kwa Civic. Rais ametengeneza mambo ya mashule hapa Mathare. Mr. President, Your Excellency, I have only one last request. Watu wa Mathare pastors waliniomba kwamba wanataka ukuje ushiriki na hao. That is the only request that I want them to deliver here. Watu wa Mathare wanataka ukuje hapa, ukuje ushiriki na hao kwa kanisa. Asante sana na Mungu awabariki.
So that happened in front of President William Ruto. Now, before we proceed, in case this is your first time on the Sport Check YouTube channel, kindly support us by subscribing and turning on the notifications bell. We are on a mission to 7,000 subscribers before the end of this month. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this YouTube channel. I want to comment on something before we get into the reasons as to why those residents decided to heckle their member of parliament in front of President William Samoei Arap Ruto. I strongly feel that President William Ruto's mission, especially this tour in Nairobi City County, is to tell the people of Nairobi that, you know what, in fact, he has been consistent saying that tumekubaliana na Raila Odinga tuwache siasa za ukabila, and it is happening immediately after signing a memorandum of understanding with Raila Odinga. So there's no way you can convince me that the head of state is not on a mission to look for numbers, to make him feel comfortable that the people are with him. In real sense, the people of Kenya are not with President William Samoei Arap Ruto like they used to be. Even his supporters in 2022, he came up with a very beautiful narrative that brought so many people close to him. It was not about a tribal narrative. It was not about a Kalenjin narrative, a Luo narrative, a Kikuyu narrative, a Kamba narrative. It was about the hustler nation. And everybody is an hustler. By the way, everybody is hustling. So that narrative brought people close to him. He decided to go to the hustlers in Mathare. And I believe he will go to hustlers in Kibra. He will talk to them. But the main message is that tumekubaliana na Raila Odinga tuwache siasa za ukabila. And I think if the head of state can fulfill the promises he made during the electioneering period, it will be easy for him to convince some Kenyans to vote for him in 2027. But as we speak, people believe that the head of state is not trustworthy, is not saying anything that can change their lives. Some people say that his own story is a jabber. And when people start saying that his own story is a jabber, I think the head of state should sit back and analyze why, especially the youth of this nation, many of them are unemployed. Let me tell you something. If Kenyans are, if the unemployment problem is dealt with, it will be difficult to find many people on the streets waiting for President William Samoei Arap Ruto to receive him like that on a weekday. You know, that is a working day, Tuesday. Was it? Yeah, it was Tuesday. He started on Monday, Tuesday, right? But they are there. And these are the people that you are promising to change their lives. So it will be very difficult. Now, let me come back to why those residents decided to heckle their member of parliament. My honest opinion, to me, that is dirty politics. It doesn't add any value, because if they heckle, if somebody paid them, because in politics, there are only two possibilities. It is either those people are dissatisfied with their member of parliament because he's not working or is not delivering his promises. And there's another possibility of someone paying them, a potential competitor of MP Anthony Oluoch in Mathare constituency. So they have decided to take that opportunity to embarrass him in front of President William Samoei Arap Ruto. And that is why I began by telling you that it was a total embarrassment in front of the head of state to see residents heckling their member of parliament, which should not be the case. So to me, that was dirty politics. I don't believe in it. I believe that right now Kenyans should be, if it's a matter of heckling each other, let us heckle each other with ideologies, policies. What can we do? What can we do to change the status of our wards, our constituencies, our counties, and the country at large? Instead of paying somebody 50 shillings, even two, those people, you can even give them, like, you know very well they're unemployed. You can get them easily. Organize them to heckle your competitor, which is dirty politics. It doesn't add any value at the end of the day. You can let me know what you think in the comment section. That is just my opinion right here on the Sport Check YouTube channel. Now, I promised at the end of my videos to carry out civic education. This is what you need to do. You need to register as a voter as soon as possible. And the beauty of doing that, you can participate in two types of elections. One, general elections. Two, by elections. Number two, you need to demonetize politics as soon as possible. The reason why I have been saying we need to demonetize politics, it encourages our members of parliament, MCAs, governors, senators, the political class, let's just say the elected leadership. They might be tempted to mismanage public funds, and those funds are not theirs. That is your taxpayer, that is your tax. And that is what is people do say, taxpayers' money. And that is the reality on the ground. So if we can demonetize politics, we shall get people of high integrity who will not be tempted. Then lastly, remember to vote for someone with a vision. It is very important to vote for someone with a vision. Sometimes we elect negative, vision-oriented politicians who will get to draft poor policies that will not even take this country to the next level. That is just my opinion. I will see you in the next video.